everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and today we're doing a deck review of the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Krans. This is the second oracle I've owned from Kim Krans. I did a deck review a while back on the Wild Unknown archetypes, which I really loved. They're the round deck. These are a regular sized deck. I love animals. As you guys know, I have a couple of decks I did a review for. I do really love the Spirit Animal Oracle that I did not too long ago by Colette Baron Reed. Super love that deck. But this deck has a few surprises, has some ethereal elements to it that I really like, and has some elemental elements in it that I like. Elemental elements, that's a thing. So let's dive in, shall we? Right away I see that may you always be on the inner quest. I love that. I'll pop this out because I don't have my nails anymore. I miss them. Elemental elements. This guidebook is a book, like a book. We've got some spreads here. I just love the layout of her books, her guidebooks, that tell you so much, and it's almost written in journal style. It's not really like a typed, it looks like written, like handwritten. So that's really cool. So several spreads here. I like the path, the obstacle. That's really cool. Simple. Some simple spreads, and then some heavier spreads. So we got the year ahead. Yeah. So very cool. All right. I love the box in a box. I could take up less space on my shelf and just keep this guy, which I might end up doing, but this is such a pretty, elegant box that I don't know if I can do that. Plus, the guidebook needs a home, so there's that. All right. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Get these out. I do love these ribbons. They are so helpful in getting your cards out. Sorry about my stuffy nose. Allergies right now are crazy because everything is blooming. And I did start an oil today, and I had to crush up some lilacs, and yeah, so there's pollen on the lilacs, so there's pollen up my nose. So not to get too personal. All right, first of all, I love the snakeskin design here. I love it. All right. So, right away, I love that they have the elemental correspondences for each animal. Oh, I am not in frame. Here we go. Need to be in frame, Joey. So, Panther. And I feel like these cards are just like coming out at you almost in 3D, which I love. They make an impact. I love the artistry too. That. Beaver, Believe that's water. Gotta love the beaver. Look at his teeth. It's so cute. Zebra. Believe that's fire. I love his little triangle here. These are really simple. There's not a whole lot of layers to these, but there doesn't really need to be. These are the ethereal elements I was saying. Look at that. That's the symbol for spirit. And look at its hieroglyphic. Can you guys catch that? I love that. Dragon. And that's what's on the box. How cool is that? Air is bat. Look at that. I love it. It's like the moon is full and I am ready for it. I've been really called to work with animals lately. That is how my beloved dead and my ancestors speak to me. So I love it. Swan, water, elk, earth. Look at his antlers. Love that. These are very simple cards. And you know, yeah, I love my elaborate, layered cards. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the simple ones are the best. Raccoon, earth, yes. Trash panda. Rabbit is earth. Look at his little nose. Scorpions, fire. You know, they say that you see a lot of scorpions when you live in the desert. I've been here 8 years and I've not seen one scorpion. Not one. I've seen a tarantula, a couple of them, but I have not seen a scorpion. Knock on wood, but I have not. I don't really want to. So, oh my goodness, there's a full-on dust storm outside. That's crazy. I'm glad I'm here in the cottage. Octopus, water. These guys are crazy. I could watch them move in water all day long. Love an octopus. Oh, hummingbird. Air, obviously. My wife did a wonderful hummingbird on my cottage for the mural. It's coming along. I will have to show you guys and make it a post when it's done. Whale. Oh, I love whales. Is water, of course. Deer is earth. Oh, it's beautiful. Phoenix is spirit. My friend Bobby Fierro over at Wild Raven Tarot would love this card. Spirit, again, it's holographic. Love that. Again, holographic, the golden egg. And as you guys know, if you pay attention, I love sacred geometry, and you can see that going on here. Yes. Shark, water. Oh, I love this shark. I want a shark tooth. I have a bear tooth that I got made into a necklace wire wrapped by my lunar high priestess, Nicole. Now I want a shark tooth. I want all the teeth. Buffalo soldier. Yep, earth. I love the lightning in the background. Frog! Frogs are so cute. Water. Spider is earth. I love him. Again, more sacred geometry. You know, if you really want to watch something meditative, go to YouTube and watch a spider making his web, or her web, actually. So amazing. Like, they are such architects. Yeah. It's mesmerizing. They're so intelligent. Fish is obviously water. Lamb, earth. I love that they're doing the weaving of the wool. Moth, air. Love that. Moths are so beautiful. And now again, some more spirit animals. A sea serpent. Or the Ouroboros. Love that. Oyster. Water. One of my favorite soups is an oyster stew. And my mom got me hooked on it. And I love to make it. And I'm the only one that eats it because everybody else is like, that's gross. I'm like, yay, more for me. And I will eat a whole pot of it too. It's so delicious. I know, I'm a weirdo. Cosmic egg. Ooh, I love this card. Yes. Oh, come on. Turtle. Water. Love that. Look at the colors. Beautiful. Vulture. Air, obviously. My friend Allie was doing research on, I forgot what it's called, but, is it air burial or sky burial? Where in certain countries and certain cultures, they take your remains, your body, to a mountain and let the vultures and birds eat you. And it's very, very, it's good for the environment because you don't get buried into the earth. You just get devoured by these birds. Yeah. If you look it up, it's kind of gross. It's gory, but nothing goes to waste. You're feeding the birds. So that's what made me think of this. So I'm so glad I have this vulture card here. They are so majestic. I see a ton of them over at my friend Allie's house. Mouse, earth, not my favorite animal. I'm glad I have cats because now that I have cats, I don't see a mouse very often unless they bring them in to show off. Fire ants. We do have these here, and obviously it's fire. Yeah, they're everywhere, and we have to kind of put this stuff in the ground that smells like sauerkraut, and it just diverts them and they go and make a new home. But we found this humongous mound in the neighbor's yard, and when I say humongous, I mean like humongous. And it was just like a breeding ground. I guess they didn't notice, and it was getting fire ants on 3 of ours, like our place, and 2 of the neighbors' place, because it just was crazy. But yeah, fire ants. Oh, gazelles. Oh, they're so elegant and beautiful. Um, and they are fire. Love gazelles. So pretty. Crow, air. I love that she's sitting on top of this orb. Beautiful. Wolf. This is when I see a wolf anywhere except for on social media, because that doesn't count. That's just the algorithm. It's my grandfather speaking to me. So I love the wolf. Bee, air. We have bees now. If you saw the cottage and garden tour, you got to see our bees. Those bees left, and now we have new bees. We actually got a bee, I forget what they're called, but he's a professional. So he came and helped us with our bees. So now I call my wife the queen bee. So she's in charge. So now we're going to have local honey. So local, like in our backyard. Crocodile. Water. Look at his eye. He looks so mean. The eye of Sauron. Starfish. Love a starfish. Obviously water. Horse. Earth. Horses are my Aunt Billy, who passed in 2010. When I see horses, this is my Aunt Billy speaking to me. Otter, oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. Water. Cobra. Thank goodness I've never seen one of these. Fire. But I would love to see a snake charmer, though. I would love to see that one day. Dolphin. Water. I had a chance to swim with the dolphins. Unfortunately, I found out that day that I was really seasick on small boats. So I didn't get to swim with the dolphins. But I watched my boyfriend swim with them, so it was fine. Tarantula. Yep. They are pretty gnarly looking in real life. Yeah. Creeped me out. Camel. Fire. Tarantula is fire. Camel is fire. Not sure why. I'm gonna have to look at the guidebook, huh? Probably because they dwell in the desert, maybe? Ooh, butterfly. If you guys watched my fennel video last year, you knew I was breeding swallowtails. Well, the swallowtails are here, and more caterpillars have showed up on my fennel, so I'll have even more swallowtails. So, it has begun again. Dragonflies. Air. Love me a good dragonfly. Earthworm. We love earthworms. They keep feeding our plants. Yep, they keep the soil, all kinds of good for growing. Obviously, earth. Firefly, or air. We don't see these in Arizona, but in Missouri we see a ton. Stingrays. Oh, look. You can see like the chakra colors along here. And they're water. Lion is fire. Kitty kitty. So cute. Fox is earth. I love a fox. Another one of my spirit animals. Lizard, fire. We see lizards all the time here. They run all over the place in the garden. Elephant is fire. With that little flame right there. I got to ride an elephant. That was fun. I think I rode with my kids when we went to the zoo one time. Peacock. I love a peacock. If you ever get a chance, look up and you want to see how a peacock, go on YouTube and look at peacocks screeching. Oh my gosh. They sound like a toddler throwing a fit. It is hilarious. But I love a good peacock. Unicorn. Love it. It's obviously a spirit. But I love the unicorn. There is a video meditation, guided meditation to get in touch with your inner child by Steve Noble. And you go and you ride a unicorn together. I'll have to link it down below. I will try and remember to do that. I'm going to put that over here so I can try to remember. So cool. It was so fun. I'll remember. All right. Eagle, air. Love it. Nightingale, air. Cheetah, fire. Oh yeah. One fast kitty. Hawk, another symbol of my son. My son loves red-tailed hawks. Whenever I see one, I call him up. I said, "What's wrong?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I saw a hawk. What's wrong?" Sometimes I'm right. And sometimes he's like, "I'm just busy." I'm like, "Okay, well, call me later." Bear. Earth. I love a bear. Fire. Tiger. I was born in the year of the tiger. Owl. This is my wife's spirit animal. It's air. I think that's her favorite owl too. The snowy barn owl. Hyena. I love them in The Lion King. They were my favorite. Fire. And black egg is spirit. And snake is earth. Ooh, look at that. Flower of life. Beautiful. All right. So let's shuffle these up and see if we can't draw a card and see what we get for the collective today. Just a little card for a message for all of us from the wild unknown animal spirit. Okay. Well, we're going to go with the upright one. Bat. Okay. Hopefully they're in alphabetical order. Oh, and they are. Well, that's so nice of them. Oh, it's... Okay. It's through elements. So we're going with air. Aha. Bat. Darkness. Letting go. Death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, it accepts, adapts, and adjusts. When out of balance, it refuses to let go and reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sun rise. So I'm guessing that it is in balance since it's upright. So that would be accepts, adapts, and adjusts. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. So no more lingering in the past. So it's the end of a chapter. We're closing a door and opening a new one. Yeah. I would say that's pretty accurate for me. I know I just, in my manifestation that I did yesterday in our Beltane ritual, I'm learning the word no a little bit more, setting more boundaries for my business, for my clientele, especially the clients I'll take and the clients I won't take. I'm delegating a little bit more, so that is good. So lots of changes happening. So I'm glad for the bat. I am glad for the bat. So I hope you enjoyed this deck review and flip through. If you're interested in this, I'm going to put all the information down. I will also put that video down about the unicorn from Steve Nobel. And you please check out my website, theveiledcottagewitch.com, where you can book a reading, a tarot reading with Bobby Fierro at Wild Raven Tarot. You can also shop my online store where you can buy my herbal products. I have magical products and holistic healing products. Please enter the code word veiled, all caps, at checkout to get your free shipping. That is a huge discount, so don't forget to do that. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content. You can financially support this channel by buying me a coffee. That is a huge thank you that you can do for me and help support this channel financially. I really, really appreciate that. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.